Welcome back to another episode of Quick Picks with the Geek. I am your host, Bro Power the Geek. All right, fight fans. Next up, we've got a matchup that's basically the unstoppable force meets the immovable object. If both of them were built like small tanks and trained to hurt people for a living. In the blue corner, Loopy Godinez, who's basically that friend who says, let's just wrestle for fun, and then suddenly you're in an armbar. In the red corner, Jessica Andrade, who fights like she's late for work, and the other fighter is blocking the door. Loopy Godinez, minus 175 favorite with a record of 13-5. Loopy's got a wrestling base that makes judges smile and opponents cry. Her takedown accuracy, 47%. And if you think that's just solid, remember she blends it with her judo background, so sometimes she doesn't just take you down, she throws you down. Once on the mat, she's hunting for subs, armbar, RNC, and has even come within one attempt of the strawweight submission attempt record, hitting 5 in a single round. That's not just persistence, that's I'm not leaving until you tap, or the ref pulls me off. Her striking's leveled up too. Boxing fundamentals are clean, and at 48% accuracy landing 4.28 SIG strikes per minute, she can keep a fight standing when she wants to. Against Emily Ducote, her hands looked sharp enough to cut a sandwich. Loopy's also physically strong for the division. She plays a bully game when needed. Clinch control, grinding on the fence, wearing opponents down. And her work ethic? She became the first woman in UFC history to win 4 fights in a single year. That's, I don't get ring rust, I get air miles. Her kryptonite is questionable strategy. Sometimes she'll win 2 rounds clearly, then decide to engage her opponent in their best position just to make things interesting, which is great for fans but terrible for her bank account. Against fighters like Mackenzie Dern and Virna Jandiroba, she looked great at times but made choices that let her opponents back into the fight. Under heavy pressure, she's been known to let momentum slip. Jessica Andrade, plus 150 underdog, with a record of 26-14. If Loopy's a grappling bully, Andrade is the playground bully who also brought bricks in her backpack. She lands a division-high 7.22 SIG strikes per minute. That's volume with violence. Her style is all about forward pressure, power hooks, and forcing opponents to backpedal until they run out of cage. When she gets you against the fence, she's got a 54% takedown accuracy, and if she wants you down, you're probably going down. On the mat, she's a BJJ black belt with a nasty arm-in guillotine choke. Her physical strength lets her dominate even bigger opponents. Remember, this is a fighter who used to compete up at bantamweight and still manhandled people. Andrade's style is all gas, no brakes, which is great when it works, but when it doesn't, she's hittable. Wide hooks leave her open to counters, and she struggles against fighters with clean straight shots and good lateral movement. Head movement, minimal. Sometimes her defense is just her face. She's more effective at strawweight than flyweight, but lately she's had trouble imposing her game on elite opponents. And if she can't physically dominate, she can get outworked or outmaneuvered. So who wins? This is a classic pressure versus pressure fight. Andrade's path is to walk Loopy down, get in the pocket, and turn it into a phone booth brawl where she can land heavy hooks and maybe even slam Loopy on her head. Yes, she's done that before. Loopy's best path is to mix boxing with level changes, push Andrade back with her own physicality, and exploit her defensive lapses. If she can clinch without eating bombs, her judo throws could be a real factor. The danger for Loopy is letting Andrade dictate the pace early, because Andrade's like a runaway train. You don't want to be the one trying to stop it. Official pick, Loopy Godinez, by decision. I think she survives the early storm, uses her wrestling and clinch to slow Andrade down, and steals rounds with control time and cleaner boxing. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat when the next video drops. And don't be shy. Leave a comment below and let me know who you got winning this fight. Let's see who really has the crystal ball around here. Until next time.